what's up everyone, Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye, and I had an intervention. I had a quick inspirational moment and just something that stuck out to me, kind of like a DIY, I already have this, so I don't have to spend money on it type of thing. I was in New York the past couple weekends doing some reviews and shooting some videos when I was like, I need some kind of shoulder rig or something like that. But really cheapy ones can go for like $100, $150, and really expensive ones are like $300, $500 and up, all depending on the size of your gear and everything like that. So keep that in mind. But for what I use, like my Nikon D800, a 24-70, or the Sony a6300, which I'll show you right now, I figured a way of just using it with tripods that I already own. So this is just to show you that you could use a tripod, be it something big. This is the Mefoto Daytripper. Then I have the Road Tripper, of the larger version of this, because I wanted something on the go and travel. But I said I really wanted a couple shots for this project that I'm working on, but I didn't have a rig. But for some reason, I didn't see a lot of videos on this, but you can actually use a tripod as a shoulder rig. So as I said, a lot of you guys probably already have a tripod, and be it some of them may be big, maybe small, you can get something of useful quality out of it. Let me unfold this little guy, like I'll even show you right here, because I use this one, but this right here, I can use this as a shoulder rig. Let me put the 6300 on here and I'll show you and talk to you a little bit, and then I'll even put something bigger, like the Nikon D800, and let's just look at it. All right, so I got the Sony a6300 here, and what if I wanted to use this as more of a tripod, or more of a shoulder mount instead of a tripod? Well, I have the extension here fully extended, so that way I get a little bit more reach with it. Obviously, it can be adjustable depending on what you have. I have the clips pulled out so I can maneuver the legs as far as I want. But here, I'm going to put these more in the front, something like that. I'm going to extend a little bit I get with these legs. Once again, this can be done with bigger tripods, because that might actually be better for your shoulder. But doing something as simple as this, so this is a little bit high right now, bringing it down. So right now, I am good to go. I can even move these if I want more extension. But right now, I've got 3 points of contact, 1, 2, and my shoulder. And I essentially have made a shoulder rig out of something I already had. I don't have to spend money on it. And this actually does pretty well. So as you can see right here, I'll go to the side. I have more of an extension in the back. You want to make sure it's not like here, because you might get a little bit more movement, or depending on like where your collarbone and shoulder lies. But getting at something here, you get something a little more stable as you're going like this. So I don't know, I thought this was pretty cool. So this is the setup right here. But there you go. If you have a tripod, put the one leg out like this. That's your shoulder rest. Obviously, you can put whatever heads on there, and I'll even show you with a Nikon D800. But yeah, there you go. And if you like mounting a lens, because it really doesn't serve a purpose, but here's the Nikon D800. Same thing, obviously, so you can adjust it so that way, you know, all depending on wherever you want to have it, wherever it's most comfortable. Because a lot of these tripods are light, they don't really hurt, or they don't have a lot of weight on them. But there you go. Just something like this. Can be good, can be easy. Boom, I'm using it with no problem whatsoever. Well, free-ish, you need to have a tripod, but most of us mostly do. If not, buy a smaller tripod that you can extend the legs, and you can do the exact same thing.